Good morning, everyone. It's Aline from ESCXTRA here, and today I'm going to interview someone who will try to represent France in Eurovision this year. I'm talking about Juliette Moraine. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, Juliette. Why don't you introduce yourself a bit to our fans?
Okay, let's do that. I'm a lovely French girl from Burgundy in France. I already told that. And I'm 30, and I'm a singer for about 10 years now. I did The Voice in France. I'm the nurse in Romeo and Juliet the musical, and we are touring in Asia and Russia, which is amazing.
Oh,
We're performing in French. Um, and since I was not able to go on tour this year, I decided to start write my own songs, and that's how Pourvu, qu'on, came alive. And yeah, and tomorrow I'm live on France 2 in
wow.
France.
We will make sure to watch.
Yeah.
So yeah, when did you discover your talent for singing?
I have to say, it was it was weird because it was just a bunch of people from my family telling me, you sing well," and I was like, yeah, whatever. It's just I just like to do it, but it was not. I didn't have like an epiphany on like I'm a good singer. It came very late. I think I realized that I could do that for my life when I did The Voice. And when I heard the audience, they were like happy to hear me. I was like, okay, maybe I can do that for a living.
Nice. And what are other things you like to do in your life?
What do I like to do? I like to travel. I travel a lot. I like to explore the world. I'm very sad that right now we cannot move, but it's okay. We have a beautiful country in France,
Mhm.
and I'm also I don't know. I'm dancing a lot alone in my flat. I'm playing the piano. I love to spend time with my friends, and I love to fall in love with impossible boys. Takes a lot of time. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Interesting. So I read some background information and I saw that you are also an actress and you play the cello. Is that correct?
It's right. You're well informed.
Okay. And like I also read that you spent some time in the USA just to get some musical classes. What do you remember from that time?
Well, I had the luck to go twice in my life to live there. Right after high school, I graduated in France, and I was like, I don't know what to do with my life, so let's go and learn English. And so I was in high school in a city near to Boston, and it was amazing because it was like being on Glee. Like every morning, I had chorus class, and I had to we performed like the Phantom of the Opera, Grease, and amazing musical like that. And then it was maybe 3 years ago. I was really happy. I had my money from Orange Juliet, and was like, okay, I need to work on my acting again. And so I went to New York, and I did an amazing school there called Circle in a Square, and it was 3 months of acting, purely acting, and I don't know. I just learned. I love the way American teach confidence. It's really really important. It's not about having like your head like a balloon. It's really like if you trust yourself and your instinct, then you can make the best of it. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And if you have to choose between singing on stage or being in a musical, what would be your preference?
Well, you know what? I really don't want to choose. I really want to be able to do everything. I also want to do like movies and maybe TV shows, or I think I find stuff that I love in everything. Like when I'm in Romeo and Juliet, I love being part of this amazing story that is Romeo and Juliet, and part of this group of these people. But when I sing my own songs like Pourvu, qu'on, it's really different. It's me, and it's just me with the audience. So I don't know. It's I don't want to choose.
So you think you are able to combine both for your entire life?
I'm not sure it's gonna be able to. I'm gonna be able to, but as long as I can, I will. And I think also, like, for me, life is it's like a book, and there is chapter, and maybe I'm gonna finish the chapter of Romeo and Juliet if my album and solo career is beginning, and etc etc. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make it work as long as I can.
Okay, you talked a lot about Romeo and Juliet, where you are playing in. What are your own favorite musicals?
Well, I recently discovered the amazing Hamilton. Have you seen it? Like,
Not yet.
it's amazing. I'm a huge fan of Waitress, of Dear Evan Hansen, of uh, like more typical. I know everything about Wicked, Billy Elliot, but yeah, I think I just listened the entire Hamilton recording all summer. So for now, my favorite is this one.
Mm-hmm. And if one day you had to choose any role you could play in a famous musical, what would be the perfect role for you to play?
Um, it's an interesting question because there is a role that I really want to play. It's Satine in Moulin Rouge.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure I'm the perfect Satine. You know what I mean? I mean, I know, yeah, for me, I would be so happy to do it, but I think like producer cannot picture me in it. But let's send it to universe, and one day I'm gonna play that role.
Okay, let's return to your singing career. So you were in The Voice of 2013.
Yes.
What do you remember from that time?
It was pretty amazing. I was 22. I didn't know that I was going to do The Voice because I applied for a musical, and then they called me to do The Voice. So
Oh.
it was really sudden. And I was like, no one is gonna turn, and then someone turned, and then I went to the quarter of final. I was like, what? Okay. So okay, cool. So it was, everything was like I was like a child, like discovering the world of TV. And I have to say, it was a great experience. Like the people in that show, they're really taking care of you. The audience were very nice with me. Nothing bad happened. Like, I know sometimes like you have bad critics or whatever, and I was blessed by that. And so yeah, it was a great first experience on TV.
And how did it change your life as a singer?
It changed my life because I realized that I could sing, and that people can enjoy it. Like, not everyone, but I can move people through a screen, which is not the same like when you're on stage and you can feel the energy of people. But when I was there and people are like you behind their screen, and then somehow I have this text being like, I love how you sing, and I love what you do, and you're like, okay. So that was really a gift for me to my career. Then after, it was not I had so many famous people at my in my year that for my career it was nothing big, but for my personal experience it was amazing.
Yeah, I saw that you were in the same edition as Amir, who
Yes.
went to Eurovision. How
Yeah.
was your relationship with him during that
I
time?
mean, it's he. We call him. I call him mon chéri. Call me ma chérie. So it's like
Oh,
It's very cute. I mean, I haven't seen him for a while because I mean, obviously he's very
Yeah.
busy. But we always text for the birthday
Oh,
and
cool.
stuff like that. So, and I was lucky enough he invited me for a few concerts after The Voice. So I'm very excited to see him. I texted him. I was like, I'm very happy to see you in a few days, and we make sure that I mean, yeah, he's not gonna vote for me just because we know each other.
Yeah.
We are very strict like about that. I was like, if I
Mhm.
move you, then you can vote. If you don't feel anything, then okay. But yeah, I'm very. He's a great guy. I love him.
So does he know that you are participating in this Eurovision adventure?
Yeah. I mean, I think he knew before me.
Oh,
The
really?
crazy story is that we performed a song of him on TV a month ago. And I texted him. I was like, "Oh, baby, we're gonna sing your song on TV. I'm very happy about that." And then he was like, "I'm very moved. Blah blah blah. Thank you." And 2 weeks later, I learned that he was the head of the jury for.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And so I texted him. I was like, "What the like you come on." And he was like, I'm sorry I couldn't tell you, blah blah blah, but don't worry, it's gonna be great. And so yeah, I was like, it's the little cherry on the cake of all this
Ah,
adventure. I'm
that's
very happy.
amazing. So about Eurovision, what can do you remember your very first memory of the Eurovision Song Contest?
I think it was something about maybe Natasha Saint Pierre or Patrick Fury.
Oh.
That would be, yeah, when I was little. I and Yeah, and then recently, I think I started to watch again from when Amir went on it.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, let's get interested on that contest again, and yeah.
So that's when you realized that you wanted to be there one day?
Um, Truth is, I never imagined to
Mm-hmm.
do Eurovision contest. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a liar, but I sent in my song to that contest.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote it like 2 weeks before I sent it. And when I saw the ad on Facebook about this casting, I was like, I just want to know if my songs are okay, if they can move people or whatever. And then when 2 months later they called me being like, do you want to go on Eurovision? Like you're one of the final people. I was like, okay, yes, I want. Yes, that's something that I like. And but before that, I mean, I didn't even know that we could apply. I didn't even know anything about it. It was just something very far that for me famous people did, because Amir were already famous, and people before they were like Fiori and Natasha Saint Pierre. They were like every time famous people. I was like, who am I to for doing that? So that's also why.
And about your song, like Pourvu, qu'on, how did it come alive? Like, did you write it for Eurovision, or was there another reason why you wrote the song?
It was for me. I just came back from the first oh fuck confinement,
Mm-hmm.
lockdown, yeah.
Yeah.
And sorry. And I was lucky enough to be locked down with my two best friends. And when I came back here alone in my flat in Paris, I was like, okay, you're not happy. Obviously, there is something bothering you. And then I started write about it. I was like, what is your problem? Which is literally what I'm saying. My problem is that I'm longing for people to love me every time. I'm trying to be the perfect girl. I'm trying to be the perfect version of myself. And I'm always like, please, please, please love me. And it's exhausting, and it's not working because people get tired of it, and people can feel that you just want something from them. And they're like, okay, no. And the more they do that, the more I'm like, ah, and it's like a vicious circle. And
Yeah.
so yeah, so it was really about that. It was like I needed to write that song, And when I saw this ad, I was like, maybe it's a song that moved me, so maybe it's a song that can move other people, and I think that's what is happening. So I'm happy.
Sounds like I could relate to the song sometimes then.
Mm.
You wrote the song yourself?
Yes.
I read that you wrote it together with Remy Portet. I
Remy
don't know if
Porta, yeah.
it's correct.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
how did you end up working together with him?
I mean, Remy is my pianist for like 5 years.
Okay.
And so I had the lyrics. I had like this little ta-dum, ta-dum, ta-da-da, ta-da-da-da. And so I went to him. I was like, okay, I have this in my mind, this in my book. Let's do something. And he just started to play the pum, 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 pum. I knew also that I wanted to be a valse because I love this. I think it's dancey.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it was really like we did it like maybe in 10 minutes. It was so fast. And then I started to work on my album with Cyril Tayeb, who is the producer of the song. Like he did the whole stuff with the chords and with the strings, and the whole package of the song. But yeah.
Yeah, your song really has that typical French vibe, like it's the French elegance, as I always like to say it. I just adore that music style. Is it a music style you want to perform all the time, or do you have different music styles you want to try?
It's I mean, my album is ready and it's here, and so it's you're gonna find this French way of we call it variété. I don't know, French variety, I don't know. And so yeah, for me it's about the first the lyrics. I want to tell stories, then I want beautiful melody to go with it and to just dress the song. And I mean, for sure, on Pourvu, quand même, there is this tiny bit more French with the accordion. But on the other songs, it's always about guitar or piano. It's really acoustic. It's really so yeah. It's gonna be different, of course, but it's gonna have the same soul.
Oh, that's so lovely. And why do you think Pourvu quand même is the perfect song for Eurovision this year?
Every time people ask that question, I'm like, come on, who am I to to answer that? But I mean, I wrote it with my heart. I wrote it to make me feel better, and it helped me a lot. And since it's out, and since I'm reading like the what people are saying about it, I feel that it's making people also feel good about themselves, and I think that's what music is about. It's about makes you feel stuff and makes you feel better, or work on yourself, or maybe just realize that, oh, I'm doing that too, and it's magical. And also I'm used to sing in French in other country. That's what I'm doing with Romeo and Juliet. So I know that you don't have to speak the lyrics to get touched by a song. And I know that I can perform on stage like with the freaking huge audience or huge stress. I know that I can do that. So in a way, all of that combined, I think I would be a great representant of France, and that this song can move people and make people feel okay, because it's not a sad song, it's a hopeful song. It's like, okay, this is wrong, but I'm gonna get better, and people, I'm gonna be myself, and it's gonna be okay. So I think it's okay.
Okay, so your music video came out recently. Like when I described, like we did a reaction video to the song, to your song, and my reaction was like, oh, I get this typical Paris vibe from your song. Like I could imagine myself walking through the streets of Paris, listening to this song and just feeling the vibe for 100%. Um, what I saw your video clip wasn't what I expected. You were playing the piano in front of the sea, but I like that vibe a lot. Like, is there does the sea have plays a specific role in your life, or is there a reason why you chose to be there with the music video?
Well, for me, I mean, I'm a huge fan of the sea. I mean, I needed just to, I don't know, sometimes just to breathe and be like, okay, I'm connecting with the earth because there is all of this happening, but we are only like only human, and we need and the sea can just take you if she wants. So at first it was more about an aesthetic, and to have something beautiful. We had this reference of how La leçon de piano, which is maybe just a piano lesson. It's a movie like about piano on a beach, and we thought it was that could be beautiful. And then there was also this idea of that's why I'm jumping in it. It's like, okay, I'm okay, stop with it, let's start over. And it's like when you get baptized, you know, it's okay, I'm getting clean of everything that hurt me, everything that I've done, because of course you do stuff for people to like you, and maybe it's not making you proud, and but it's okay, it's fine, and you have the right to have your flaws. But okay, let's get rid of this, and the sea is that for here for that, and you just I mean, I'm not dead obviously at the end of the video, but I'm just like, okay, let's start over. Let's start new. So that's
Is your staging going to be like similar to the music video, or will it be completely different?
It's gonna be completely different. I'm a surprise girl, and I mean, for me this song can have many readings. So video is one of the reading we decided, but the staging is gonna be different.
And could you already reveal like one secret?
I cannot.
About your outfit or something?
No, it's what can I say? I mean, it's very pure. It's simple, and it's gonna sparkle. You're gonna get that.
Sounds like I'm something I will like a lot then. Okay, and what are your future plans in your music career? Like, do you have some things to look forward to in the near future?
Well, my album is gonna get released, so that's very exciting. I think we're gonna start with a new song, then a third song, and then the album is gonna go out. So it means more videos, more, yeah, and so yeah, we're gonna work on that a lot. I wanna work also on Pourvu, qu'on, I want it to go on radio, and hopefully I'm gonna be very busy because I'm gonna represent France. So that's gonna.
Fingers crossed.
I'm sending it to the universe. I don't have a. Okay. And yeah, so we'll see what.
Yeah, we will see. We will see it tomorrow on Saturday in the grand final.
I cannot realize.
Do you have one last message for our viewers?
What can I say? I know we have a beautiful selection, and that people are very talented, and I'm very lucky to be among them. Very beautiful souls. I just want to say, like, if you like that song and if it moves you, and if you just trust your instinct. If I did something to you, to your little heart and soul, then vote for me if you feel like it, and if not, then it's okay. And life goes on for me. And thank you for your interest. And
Okay, this was Juliette Moraine. Thank you for watching this interview. I hope you will like this video, subscribe to our channel, hit notification bell, do whatever you want. And I would love to see you next time. Bye!